there's a lot of Irish citizens still there.
Then all of a sudden, and we felt a bullet hit our window, our bomb, because our window started shaking, and it was so loud and it scared us.
My head was made strong.
Stranded black British civilians fury as government rescues diplomats from Sudan but leaves behind black people, some having to kill their pets to save themselves from starvation. So these black people, they are British subjects, and some are Irish, and they resorted to killing their animals to survive because the Sudan is war torn with military coup, etc. But what is interesting is that while countries like even Iceland, you hardly hear of Iceland, yet they are doing their bit to help black people in Sudan. The French, even the Germans, Hitler's Germany is doing more to help black people. But Britain, that claims there's no racism, there's no institutional racism, but is multicultural. Guess what? They haven't even rescued one black family, not even one. And the reason being, when you look at social media, when they say it's an Irish woman, guess what? All the Brexit racists went on to social media in shock and horror that they would dare call a black woman Irish. And they would dare call a black person British. They says, oh, I thought they were white. In other words, you'll never be Irish. You will never be English, right? You have a passport, but that is it. But when it comes down to your safety, all is fair in love and war. We don't want you. You're nobody. And the truth, just like COVID vaccine, when it first came out, who did they try it on? Black people. The truth, do you remember Ukraine war with Russia? Who did they help? White people, not black people. The sad thing about this is, black people always learn too late what racists really think about them. They always learn too late. Many of you, if you go abroad into dodgy countries, etc., and something happens, don't think the British diplomat will save your black ass. They're not going to. And I will tell you why. Did you know that people are on social media saying that black people can't be Irish, black people can't be British, black people can't be English? This is what they did to David Lammy. This is what they did to him. Like when they said that you can't be British, you're Caribbean, you can't be English. And when you look at the Tory government and what they've done in the last couple of months or since they've been in power, peddling the far right wing racism, this is what's happening now. But this black family, I will play you a clip where she said that they just left her purely because she was black.
but there's a lot of Irish citizens still there.
Then all of a sudden, and it hit we thought a bullet hit our window or bomb because our window started shaking, and it was so loud and it scared us.
Get out, all the, what do they call it, diplomats, get them out. Get them out, the white diplomats. White people in Sudan that's probably caused it. I don't know what the hell they're doing in African countries. But these diplomats, white diplomats in Sudanese, they couldn't even diplomat their way to stop this war from happening. What the hell they were doing there? The war still took place, even though white presence was in Sudan. It still erupted. So what the hell were they doing there? You got these diplomats in Africa, and still it always erupts when white people are there. And you wonder, what the hell is your diplomacy about? Certainly not to stop black on black killings. That you allow, and then when it suits your purpose, you then fly out the diplomats, white diplomats. You remember Iraq? When they left all the Indian informers, all the, what do you call it? Is it Arabs? Muslim informers? Left them behind to their own peril. When Biden flew out all the troops, but they left behind all the people that were working in the interest of Western foreign policy, promising them, we'll rescue. Betray your nation, but don't worry, we will rescue you. Did they heck? They protect all the whites, as they always do. Protect the white first. And you selling out your nation, selling out your race. And now they're living in Iraq in fear because they sold out their people. White people always comes first. And this black family, they have to eat animals to survive because the British, knowing full well that they're there, ignore them. And all the racists went online to say they're not Irish. I was expecting a white woman so I could show my emotion. They're not British. I was expecting a white person. They're black. And when you read the comments, you begin to realize England and America is not your home. Was it David Chappelle in his comedy with the aeroplane when the terrorist says we've got 2 African American? Hello, the president hung up on the terrorist. In other words, they don't see black lives as having any value. So don't think it's only a British problem, it's an American problem. Anywhere black people are kidnapped in the world, we don't make good bargaining chips. Why? Because black lives don't mean shit compared to white people's lives. You kidnap a white person and it's worth diamonds. In the 21st century, this is how we are still seen as, that they can leave us in war-torn countries simply because we are black. Our passports don't mean anything. When it comes down to it, their true nature will come out as to how they see us. What's a beautiful quote I like? By their fruit you shall know them, by their fruit. And these devils, they can't produce any good fruit. They will always go back to their nature and how they see us, which is why in moments of perilous situation, they will show their true colors. Black people, you better be careful. You go to any war-torn countries, don't think that America and Britain will come and rescue your black ass. They will leave you there. Whether you're ex-vet, whatever, whether you've served your country, whether you betrayed your race, when it comes down to it, they will leave you. You mark my words.